Hey, welcome back, my friends. Now, I know it feels like it's been a minute, but it really hasn't been that long. But anyways, welcome back, my friends. And as you know, the title of today's video is called Choose Your Pain. And choose your pain is like, what do you mean by that, Jay? Choose your pain. And when I say choose your pain, what I mean is this. Because I'll be honest with you, man, life is painful. Life gets hard. It gets a lot of times in life where like you don't want to be doing what the heck you're doing. Life's a marathon. There's a lot of times where, like, man, you're gonna get to go through some very painful valleys, painful seasons. And when it comes within those valleys, within those seasons, right, you gotta ask yourself, what kind of pain do I want to choose right now? Do I want to choose the pain of giving up and quitting right here and right now and never knowing what could have been or what could have happened, or thinking to myself like, damn man, I could have been great? Do I want to choose that type of pain? Or my friend, do you want to choose the pain that comes from moving forward? Do you want to choose the pain that comes from persisting? Do you want to choose the pain that comes from being disciplined? Do you want to choose the pain that comes from simply not quitting, for not giving up, from knowing that you have to keep moving forward no matter what? Because either way, you got to realize, either way, while you live your life in this world, you're gonna endure pain, man. It has to be a part of the process. Whether it's for good or for bad, pain has to play a factor. However, man, the cool thing about life is you get to choose what type of pain you want to endure. It's like, man, do I want to endure pain of quitting? Do I want to endure the pain of quitting and not get a reward from that at all? Or do I want to endure the pain that comes from moving forward? Because when you move forward with pain, when you keep enduring the pain and persisting through it and fighting through it, guess what? Some point down the line, you're bound to get a reward from it, man. Because that's suffering that you get a reward from. Not suffering that you're just suffering for no reason. Like, man, I just quit. I just screwed myself, you know? Because you gotta keep going, man. Because pain is it is such a powerful tool in your arsenal. Because if you can learn to make pain with friends, dude, you could turn that into a superpower. So when stuff gets hard in your life, you'll know, like, man, this is just pain. I know I'm just getting stronger. I know pain is just weakness leaving the body. I know pain is just a sign of growth. I just know pain is a sign that, man, I'm doing more than what is required. Because if you were just doing enough, if you were just doing enough to get by, you wouldn't feel any pain, man. But the fact that you feel pain means you're really trying. It means you're really going that distance. It means you're really putting your best foot forward, man. Come on now. Because you gotta realize, any pain that you're feeling right now is nothing compared to the joy that is coming. I'm gonna say that again. Any pain that you're feeling right now, in this moment where you're watching this video, is nothing compared to the joy that is coming. And I learned that from reading my Bible. I learned that in Romans 8:18. The pain you're feeling right now is nothing compared to the joy that is coming. The joy Jesus is going to bring you, man. The joy God, the Father, is going to bring you. Because you got to realize, man, right? The pain that you're going through, it feels like you're going to be in that fire forever. It feels like, man, how much longer do I have to endure this type of pain? How much longer do I have to keep suffering? But you gotta realize, right? When you're in that heat, when you're in that fire and you have to endure it, you gotta realize there's a story. I forgot where I learned this from, right? But it was so impacting me so much. I'm like, man, I've been thinking about it for the past couple of weeks. And that story being this. There's a story of this lady who was asking a locksmith, people who like iron the weapons and stuff. She was asking him like, oh, how long do you have to hold that piece of silver or metal in the fire for? And he says, I hold it in the fire just long enough so it doesn't overheat and doesn't get destroyed. And I was sitting here like, dang. And the way the lady explained that in the video was talking about how even in life, right, God's gonna hold you in that fire. It's gonna feel like you're the piece of metal. God's holding you in the fire. It's gonna feel like, oh man, it's too hot. Take me out right now. But guess what? Excuse me. It's all part of his plan for you. So when he holds you in that fire, he's not gonna let you overheat or burn up, because he's keeping a close eye on you to make sure that doesn't happen. And he's gonna take you out at just the right time, where you've been sharpened enough and where you've been ironed enough to where it's like, oh yeah, he's ready to receive that blessing now, and boom, that's when you're gonna get the strength, man. That's when you're gonna get the blessing, because you had to be strengthened and you had to be ironed in order to receive your blessing. Because if you were given it right now the way you are, you would appreciate it, man. There would be no journey within that. There would be no growth. Because it goes back to another saying, right? I learned this from Eric Thomas. He said, in order to shine like a diamond, you gotta be cut like a diamond. I'm like, man, that's such a fact. Because if you want to shine like a diamond, you want to be one of the greats, top of your game, the best in your position, you gotta be cut like a diamond, man. You have to go through the works. Because the number one thing, one of the number one things in the world that is consistent when it comes to working towards your dreams and goals is the fact that you're going to put in the work, man. There's no dodging that. You're going to have to endure the pain. You're going to have to overcome the doubt. You're going to have to overcome the adversity, man. So as long as you know what you're fighting for, as long as you know what type of pain that you're willing to endure, I'm telling you, man, you got this. Because you got this. Because I'm telling you, the number one common denominator amongst all the great people in this world is this. It's a secret, man. I'm going to tell you right now. They didn't quit. It's as simple as that, man. The number one common denominator for people in this world when it comes to achieving their dreams is the fact that they did not give up. They still were in that 90%. They were in that 90% and they told themselves, man, that 10% is just around the corner. Let me stay in that fire a little bit longer. Let me keep enduring a little bit more. Let me not give up just yet. And guess what? They made it, man. But again, it takes time. It takes 10 years of hard work to become an overnight success. It's gonna take time, my baby. It's gonna take time. But guess what? As long as you keep going, you're gonna make it, man. Because Abraham had to wait 30 years. Moses had to wait 40. Jesus had to wait 30. Dude, it takes time. But as long as you know what you're fighting for, man, it's a guarantee if you just keep going. It honestly is. If you don't give up, eventually that door's got to open, man. If you keep knocking like let me in, it's not over till I win, I'm not going nowhere. Dude, they're going to let you in eventually, man. Just be patient. You got this, man. If there was no struggle, if there was no pain, if there was no doubt, if there was no adversity, if there was no suffering, if there was no late nights, if there was no early mornings, if there was no discipline, dedication, consistency, ironing your work ethic, ironing your mind, making those sacrifices, if there wasn't any of those things, it would not be worth it. The pain will not be worth it then, man. But just because you have those factors within that journey, just because you have those factors, those moments to embrace on your journey, that makes all the pain worth it. Because it's only going to happen one time. One time, that's it. Because in life, man, you're all in. You're all in this game, man. One thing that's guaranteed about life is that you're not going to live on this earth for 1,000,000 years. The average person lives for 70 years, bro. The average person lives for 70 years. Think about it, man. You're all in this. You're gonna end up dying. So why not go after your dream? Why not go after your goals and ambitions? Why not put your best foot forward and say, hey, let me just try. It's simple as that. Just try and see what happens. Because at the end of the day, man, I would rather live a life of failure versus a life of wonder. I'd rather live a life where I'm constantly failing, getting knocked down again, getting punched in the face, getting hit in the mouth, bro. Getting hit in the mouth. I'd rather live a life like that versus a life wondering, damn, bro, what would have happened if I didn't give up? What would have happened if I just kept going for another moment, for another second? What would have happened if I just told myself one more day, one more mile, one more punch, one more round? What would have happened? You never want to live a life like that, man, so just try. So again, the whole message of today's video is this. Keep going, man. The pain's going to be worth it. Choose your pain. Do you want pain that comes from quitting, or do you want pain that comes from an ability that you got to move forward, that you can't give up. Choose your pain, man, because only one of those pains is going to give you a reward from it. Man, and remember, Romans 8:18. All the pain you are feeling now is nothing compared to the joy that is coming. Man, shout out Jesus, bro. Shout out God. Without them, it literally would not be possible. Seriously. And again, I love you guys so much, man. And hey, thank you for accompanying me on my journey to inspiring 1 million people to be positive with my YouTube videos, to building a symbol of positivity, to inspire other people to treat other people better, to go and show people that it's possible to achieve your dream, to become the person that you want to be. Come on now, man. Because as long as you put God first and you follow Jesus in the process of doing all those things, dude, they got y'all, man. How can you not win? Again, I love y'all so much, man. Keep fighting, man. Keep enduring. We got this, Brody. If it takes 100 years, it takes 100 years, but we are going to make it. Love y'all so much, man. And hey, y'all have a great day today. Keep going at distance, man. I'm proud of you. You lasted this long, bro. What's one more day? Love y'all. Peace. You have a blessed night, man. Y'all stay great.